Are we rolling? Yes, we are. What's up, guys? It's your boy McKinley Crain here, and today I'm going to be doing my spoiler-free review of Star Wars The Bad Batch, Season 1, Episode 13. Now, let's get into it. So, in this episode, the Bad Batch, Omega, and Sid all have to... So, yeah, the main characters in this episode are the Bad Batch, Omega, and Sid. So they all have to, in this episode, kind of take back Sid's place from a gangster who has basically taken over the place. Just flat out taken over the place. Like, overpowered Sid, and, like, this gangster dude leads a mob, or whatever, like, and, his gang, this gangster and his gang have basically, outnumbered and overpowered Sid, and so basically, they all take over, this gangster and his gang, take over, her place, and, all the stuff she owns, and all of her property. So yeah, they have to basically take all that back from this gangster. And while they're doing so, they have to basically go sneak in through this mine that's infested with all these bug monster things that they have to fight, which leads to a very gripping and thrilling episode. This episode is kind of different from the other episodes. It kind of strays away from the main Bad Batch story, continuous story. But that's not a bad thing. This kind of separate story is awesome and makes for a really great and perfect and thrilling episode with a lot of great moments and a lot of awesome and gripping moments and a lot of awesome action and a lot of great little twists and turns, and this episode has a lot of great writing. It's a perfect episode. It's got perfect animation. The characters in this episode are perfect as always. This episode's ending is perfect. This episode's action is perfect and awesome, and really makes this episode better. And this episode, while it's not my favorite episode, and while it's not as good as some of the previous episodes that we've gotten, although it was better than the last episode and the one before it, those were perfect episodes too, is still a perfect episode and is still a very fun and entertaining and wild ride of an episode with some really great voice acting in it and some really awesome and perfect storytelling. Anyway, I'm going to give this episode a 100% out of 100%, which is the equivalent of an A+. Like, subscribe, join the notification squad. I will return.